What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and the v24.40 update for Fortnite has officially released, and it was an interesting one. As you guys remember, in a previous video, I talked about how there was a high likelihood that some of the encrypted files were going to be leaked day one during downtime because of the fact that a recent leak that caused the item shop to show up for the next month, and the whole entire shop for until June 11th being leaked existed. And yep, I was right, because during downtime, instantly the first things that got leaked was Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2099, and of course even the Academy Champions cosmetics, which were encrypted as well. So in today's YouTube video, we will be going through all the new files, all the new cosmetics that got decrypted with the brand new update. Now keep in mind, there are still some things that are encrypted, but for the most part, we kind of have a lot more leaks than we would have had during downtime, because this whole entire first two rows, those shouldn't be viewable to us, right? We should technically only have from here to here as the actual leaks. So we got definitely quite a few things to look forward to. So let's just start it off, of course, with the Spider-Man collaboration with none other than Miles Morales. As you can see right here, we have the main skin, the main character that everyone's been wanting, which is Miles, finally in the game. And also has a mask off variant, which does match the whole entire aesthetic they were going for. And it honestly looks super good, right? It matches super well with everything Epic Games has been doing. And I like the aesthetic that they've got going on there. But that isn't the only Spider-Man skin that will be releasing, because we also have Spider-Man 2099. This is, a pretty interesting skin. This one doesn't have any variants or anything going on for it, but it is a, cool character just to see in the game, right? More Spider-Man characters, especially with this unique art style, I'm completely fine with, right? So seeing these two as part of the collaboration makes me excited. I'll definitely be picking both of them up when they release in the item shop. And I do want to mention that the bundle will include all of the cosmetics, meaning the loading screen will show both the skins, the back blings, the pickaxes. Literally everything's included in the bundle, so you don't have to worry about too much. In terms of the other skins, though, I'm actually going to leave the Academy Champions set until the very end of the skin showcase because of how customizable they are, so let's just continue onwards. Firstly, we have Clip, which is the Save the World starter pack skin for next season. And we're finally getting Clip as a skin, and this one was actually kind of known to be an upcoming skin for Save the World for a while now, and I mean, even back like 5 months ago now, back in January, people were talking about how Clip was going to be an upcoming Save the World starter pack, so we're finally seeing her being added to the game and existing. Right, this will be the starter pack for next season, and based on some people who are more in tune with the whole entire Save the World community, it appears that it will be releasing around June 21st, so that's when you can expect to get this skin if you want to pick it up in the item shop, which also has a back bling and a pickaxe a part of it. This, however, is Combat Tech Jewels, which is the Battle Royale starter pack for Chapter 4 Season 3, so that's something to keep your eyes out for, right? If you wanted a new Jewels skin and you wanted this specific one that looked pretty cool and, is a concept skin technically, this one will be releasing with the new season, and it will be the starter pack for the new season, so you get a pretty good discount on it, right? And of course it will have a back bling and pickaxe to go along with it. Next up, we have Cross Heart, which is a part of the Emotes Heart set, which is that bone marrow set that we've been talking about for a long time now. This is what the skin is, right? This is what that Cross Heart skin is, and this is what bone marrow has been this whole entire time, is this character right here, right? So it's been pretty interesting to see how the leaks and everything have evolved, and they even have a little heart tattoo on the side and everything right there, so it is a pretty cool skin to see in the game. Now, I am going to skip over this one for a little bit because, we'll come back to it and I'll explain. But we have VV Chroma. Now, this is a skin that should be releasing in the item shop as far as I'm aware, and it's a pretty nice skin. It's another one of those survey skins that got turned into an official skin in the game, and, just got a nice little theme going on. You got some tattoos, you got some colorful hair, you got more tattoos on the leg and everything, and it looks pretty nice. Now, for this right here, Underworld Desdemona, this might be a free skin that you'll be able to get in the game. Now, what they're doing is similar to the Chrome Punk quest pack where you have to actually gain 50 account levels. They're doing that once again, and with this skin, the way they're kind of going about it is it will be releasing very soon on all platforms, so it's not an Epic Games Store exclusive or anything, and it appears like it's free, but you have to claim the product in order to actually get it in game. You have to claim it before June 8th, I do believe. Actually, I double checked, and you have to claim it before June 15th, and then once you've claimed it, you have to complete the 4 quests by August 8th. Now, the quests themselves are basically just gain account levels, so it's gain 5 account levels, 10 account levels, 25, and then 50, and then you'll be able to complete all the quests. Now, the Epic Games themselves said that it's going to estimate and take the average player around 25 hours of playing matches in order to complete the quest line, in order to get this skin entirely for free. But this skin will be free as well as a back bling, a pickaxe, and a wrap, so that's just something to keep your eyes out for when it releases in the very near future. However, you will have to claim it. Next up, it's time to talk about the Academy Champion set. These are some very customizable cosmetics, and this one I've actually pre-customized here so you can see some of the things that are possible with these cosmetics. You'll even notice that cell shading's turned off here, but there are a lot of them. Now, there isn't going to be a bundle for the skins, but there will be a gear bundle part of the collaboration, so you will be able to at least get some things at a discount. But if you want the skins themselves, you have to buy every single one individually, and that's going to rack up quite a cost. So let's go ahead and just click on this skin since I've already modified it to show you guys how customizable they are. So firstly, we have 3 different shading options. We have cell shading, which has the whole entire outline and everything. We have an outlined gradient shading option right here, and then we have a gradient option. Right now, the difference between these two is outline gradient has a slight outline, while gradient just has no outline at all. But those are your 3 options for this skin. You also have the different emblems you can put on, which is just, the little patch on the chest and everything right there. You'll be able to switch between the two, and then you have options to choose between different types of shoes, which we have doll shoes, flats, and boots for this character. You have different lower pieces, so if you want a skirt, some shorts, or you would like a long skirt, that option's available to you. And then the upper pieces include a uniform top, a vest and jacket, and even a cuffed blazer. Those are all customizable options, but where it gets interesting is here. So for the hair option, you can choose the right and left side of the hair, at least for this character, but all of these are the same across every single character. You can choose the hair color. There's 2 options for every single character. You can choose the eye colors, so if you want like hazelish green eyes, you can do that. If you want gold eyes, red eyes, all of that's available to you. For the actual upper, you have multiple color options, so you have color 1, which as you can see here is the outside. You have color 2, which is kind of like that inside shirt, and then you have color 3, which, oh wait, is that the shirt as well? Wait, what is, okay, color 2 I think is the tie. Yeah, the color 2 on this one is that tie in the middle, but you have all these different options for the shirt and everything. And then of course, when it comes to the pants, you have this option, which is the main part of the pants. You have another option, which is going to be, if we look closely here, the socks actually down here at the bottom, and then a third option, which is another sock customization, as you can see there. So you will be able to customize the socks in your character. And as we continue downwards, we look at more stuff. We got the boots that you can choose different colors on. We have another option, which I do believe is, yeah, just kind of like the bottom part, the actual like sole of the shoe or whatever. And then of course we have another option, which is that line on the shoe as well. And then of course, if we switch between the different variants here, you can see how our color options kind of like affect everything and change it up. So it is just something to see in the game, right? It's something to be excited for, because I think these skins are honestly super cool and clean, and I'm definitely going to be rocking them, right? And I just think it's kind of fun because, hey, at the end of the day, they had a lot more customization and a lot more people are able to create themselves. Now, let's continue onwards by going to the back blings here. Firstly, we have 2099's web cape, which is the description of Fresh from the Future. This one is pretty normal, right? It's pretty standard. If we actually put on 2099 right here, it actually like connects to the skin itself. As you can see, or I guess the outfit or whatnot, it actually fully connects, but you can use it on non-2099 skins. It just kind of floats in the air there. Next up, we have the Spider-Verse portal, which is really cool, right? It's a flat back bling, but depending on where you look at it, it looks 3D, and I think that's just a super cool effect to see them add. This right here is an actual back bling, a part of June 2023's Fortnite crew pack, which is of course that Styx character that we've talked about before. They're completely ready to be the crew pack and everything, completely ready to release and whatnot. We have the Cuddlemania claws back bling, which I think is just cool because I love crane machines, and it even has like a movable claw. We have the Code Sheer cloak back bling, which just looks interesting. I love the color green, so I'm a little bit biased towards it. We have the Scribbles back bling, which is related to that one skin we showed, with the tattoos, the colored hair, and all that type of stuff. We have the Hollow Glow back bling, which is related to Amano's heart. This will be in the bundle and everything. We have the back bling that's actually a part of that free upcoming quest pack and everything, which is, related to the Ice Desdemona. We have Clips Toolkit, which is related to Clip themselves. Speaking of stuff, we have the Haxier Blades, which is related to the starter pack of jewels. And then we get to some more interesting stuff. Firstly, this is a customizable back bling with tons of options, right? You can choose the different chibis, you can choose the different shading and everything, you can choose if it's reactive on or off, you can choose the back bling color, you can choose the color of the little tabs or buttons, you can even choose the color of the actual screen. And then as we continue onwards, primary hair color, the secondary hair color, it's all customizable. You literally have so many options when it comes to customizing this that you could just create your own skin as its own back bling character as well. And then this right here, Access Core, is very interesting. The thing about this one is that it's actually related to a upcoming holiday, which is the Global Accessibility Awareness Day on May 18th, which means that this is kind of, you know, bringing awareness to accessibility features in just general. Now, this is going to be a free back bling in the item shop, and it's kind of, you know, showing different symbols and stuff regarding accessibility, kind of like, you know, hearing, you know, all that type of stuff. But something that's very interesting about it is this emote right here, the Good Game, Well Played emote, which does sign language, because this will also be another free item in the item shop for Accessibility Awareness Day, right? So I think it's really cool to see Epic Games do this in their game, and it's such a small little thing to add, but at the end of the day, it's such a wholesome and nice thing to see, because it just means that, you know, they're showing more and more towards that accessibility side, and it just feels more inclusive, right? It just is really cool to see the Epic Games do that type of little stuff in the game, especially by making it free. It's just really nice, right? Now, when it comes to the actual pickaxes, we have the 928 axes, which I'll swing right here, which is related to, you know, just the 2099 and all that stuff. And then we have the Spider Ham's mallet, which I think is just funny, right? You get the nice little like hit effect and everything. I mean, it looks super cool or whatnot. We have the Cold Furia, not back bling, but pickaxe. My bad, it's, you know, 6 in the morning. I am tired. We have Jules' starter pack blades right here. We have the Scholar Slasher's pickaxe, which actually is super customizable as well, with different color options and everything that you can put on it, as well as changing the shading. So that's something to keep in mind, you know, super duper customizable, super excited for those. We have Clips pickaxe, which is the Sock'em Socket pickaxe, which I think is super interesting, and I could definitely see people just like rocking it because it just looks nice, right? We have Stitch Slicer's pickaxe, which is Styx's pickaxes, which is June 2023's Fortnite crew pack. Pretty nice pickaxe, you know, it has a cool little hit animation and everything going on with it. We have the Breakheart Blade, which is part of the Amano's Heart set. Pretty simple, pretty nice, pretty clean. And then we have the Velocity Edge pickaxe right here, which also looks pretty clean and kind of relates to the grind rails around the map. For gliders, we only have one, which is the Swoon Cell glider you can see right here, which is related to Amano's Heart. Looks pretty cool, and you know, it's kind of like a heart at the beginning. If you see it there, it kind of like spreads out, but it's supposed to be shaped around like a heart theme, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, when we go to the emotes, this is going to be interesting. So let's start off with the Put Her There emote. That's right, we get Spider Ham in the game as an actual emote character. Now, I do believe that this will actually equip and de-equip the actual pickaxe from you just by doing the emote, so that's really cool. Next up, we have the Burn Bright emote, which is actually the ranked reward emote that will show your current rank division on the fist when you do the emote. Pretty cool to see in the game. The Good Game, Well Played emote, which we kind of already talked about and showcased to you guys. And then Instrument of Destruction. I think this one explains itself, right? This is an item shop emote, and I think it just looks super nice. And, you know, you just like have a breather after breaking it, and then you just toss it away. We got the Morales Mark actual spray here, and then the Spidey 2099 logo spray. For the wraps, we have this one right here, which is very interesting. The Banner Bearer wrap is going to be something that actually has some unique customization on it, meaning that if I go ahead and go over here and change the color of this and, you know, even change the logo or something, we'll go with like Batman, and then we go back to this wrap, you'll notice that it actually changed the color. Now, I think it's supposed to show the banner somewhere, but even if it's not showing the banner, it is one of those wraps that has a lot of customization because of the fact that you are able to actually put the banner color on the wrap itself, and it adds a little bit more customization to the whole entire wrap system as a whole. This right here is the Frozen Over wrap, which is a free wrap they'll be releasing very soon, you know, through the quest pack and everything. We have the Blushing Red wrap right here, which is part of Amano's Heart set once again. And then we have the Grind Speed wrap, which definitely, you know, relates once again to the whole entire grind rails thing going on in the game. But it looks super cool, right? I think everything going on here is just super clean, super nice, and just, I enjoy it a lot. Now for the music pack, this is copyrighted, which is why you haven't heard it this video, but it's called Silken Cologne, and it is the music pack a part of the Spider-Man collaboration. That's something to keep in mind. For loading screens, we have Mega City Swing right here, which is the collab loading screen, which will be included in the bundle for you to purchase. Next up, we actually have the Clash of Academies loading screen, which will be a part of that upcoming bundle, or I guess the upcoming Academy Champion set once that releases in the item shop. After that, we have the Crosshearts Arrival loading screen, which is a part of that Amano's Heart, system and everything, the whole entire bundle. I don't know why I said system. It's late, but hey, you're getting me explaining everything, so, it's got a vibe here. But if you notice, the art is actually by Amano themselves. That's what the whole entire set's about. That's what this whole entire collaboration thing that we've been talking about since the start of the season has been. It's Amano, right? The artists themselves. This is their character put into the game and everything, so I think that's pretty cool. The Get in the Ring loading screen is a competitive reward through the whole entire new rank system that you'll get by doing challenges. Pretty nice to see, pretty clean overall, I like it. The River Guardians loading screen, I don't know how you actually obtain this one off the top of my head. I could quickly check over here, see if it's arena related, but I'm not for sure. But it is one of those newer added loading screens. And then finally, we have the Syndicates Unite loading screen, which is just pretty cool, right? It's different, characters of the whole entire battle pass and season and everything, including Eevee right there in the middle, and it's just relating to, the whole entire battle for Mega City. Because it says right here, Mega City fights as one. Now this is art by Afu-chan, which is, a fan favorite in the Fortnite community, I've noticed. I love Afu-chan's art, and a lot of people over on Twitter love Afu-chan's art as well. So, or Afu-chan, I don't know how the right way to say it or whatever, but they make really good art, and it's really cool to see in the game. And yeah, with that said, that's pretty much it for this collaboration, the update. Tons of new skins, tons of new emotes, some cool raps, a new music pack, tons of loading screens, and tons of things to be excited for. So if you enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing to support the content I create. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.